a yoga instructor, supple and sweet with impeccable form. You tell yourself that you could have fucked her, but you were too busy with internet porn. Lovely Elaine offered care and affection. You might have been the one she adored. Took you forever to get an erection, and when you looked up she was out of the door. Don't despair, sweet child. Your midnight queen's gonna make everything alright. You may do the walk of shame come morning light, but your midnight queen's here to hold you tight, and you promise it's just one last time. Jose Luis was a fella from Grindr, 'cause desperate times call for desperate needs. He only served as a painful reminder that you weren't designed for that kind of misdeed. Amelia kept you deep in the friend zone, pills and persuasion that earned you a date. But you know what happened with too many benzos. Offended and ended, you just masturbate. Don't despair, sweet child. Your midnight queen's gonna make everything alright. You may do the walk of shame come morning light, but your midnight queen's gonna hold you tight, and you promise it's just one last time. So when you're done bad and feeling dejected, all dressed up and sexed up with nowhere to go, there's always one name in your long list of exes that you can depend on and never say no. Everyone needs someone to rely on, a lover who cares when you're broken and small. One day you'll find the shoulder to cry on. Till that day comes, you know who to call. Don't despair, sweet child. Your midnight queen's gonna make everything alright. You may do the walk of shame come morning light, was a yoga instructor, supple and sweet with impeccable form. You tell yourself that you could have fucked her, but you were too busy with internet porn. Lovely Elaine offered care and affection. You might have been the one she adored. Took you forever to get an erection, and when you looked up she was out of the door. Don't despair, sweet child. Your night queen's gonna make everything alright. You may do the walk of shame come morning light, but your midnight queen's here to hold you tight, and you promise it's just one last time.
Alright everybody, how you doing tonight? This is MFG in the booth. Tonight we got Tier 2 Canada, round 17, top 3 separated by just 13 points in the standings. Constructor Championship, only 10 points separate AXCEL and Williams here. Coming into round 17, as we are now just seconds away from getting qualifying going. Right now it looks like a sunny day here in Canada for qualifying, so we'll see if the weather holds up. Last night in Tier 1, won by RRL Josh in the house. Half the race was pouring down rain, the other half it dried up. Made for an exciting end to the race. I'd like to thank our partners, AXCEL Sports. For all your motorsport streetwear need, visit AXCELsports.com. And I hope you enjoyed all the music from the official band of the IUF1 Solfang. You can follow them on Facebook at Solfang. First album just released about a month ago, so give that a listen. So we are just about ready. The clock is starting to count down, so we should be underway here momentarily. Got all the stuff everybody wants. Tires, dot. Don't forget, you can follow the IUF1 ticker at the bottom of your screen for updated point standings coming into tonight's event. Check out where your friends are at, where their teams are at. Coming into Canada here tonight, like to welcome Bryce to the chat. Looks like AlphaTauri has got a fan in the chat there, Cindy. Cindy comes in here second in the standings, just 7 points back of Warburg. So keep an eye on the championship contenders. Warburg in that Ferrari, Cindy in that AlphaTauri, and the Williams of Black Spartan are the three that are fighting for the championship, as we now have cars headed out on track. And as usual, Black Spartan, always the first one out in Tier 2 qualifying. I don't know what it is, but he has to be the first one out, so he always wins the race out to pit road. Off pit road there to start qualifying. We see some of the other guys. Echo tonight reserving for Team Haas. Catfish also reserving for Aston Martin here tonight. GTR in his Mercedes is out. Joyster out. Black Spartan getting ready to start his lap. Marlon Kangut's now out on track. War Dog reserving for Ferrari here tonight is also on the racetrack, but let's take you up here. Black Spartan, as he is about to start the first official lap of qualifying here tonight. You might be able to hear my dog in the background going crazy. she's blind and 18, and Mama went to the grocery store, so she doesn't like being by herself. Let me open the door to let her in the office here, so she'll shut up. Dixie, come here. Not that she can see me, but she can hear me. Very busy right now. 3 drivers gone out on the mediums here to start qualifying. Like some drivers are going to try to save a set of softs there for the race as Black Spartan comes out of the final hairpin. His teammate Meebender behind him on his outlap. Black Spartan going to go to the top of the board there, 112.231. Echo now has invalidated here. Let's find somebody else. Let's see where Marlon King got out on track. Let's try to keep an eye on the championship contenders here. Warburg now on the mediums here. Catfish has gone P2. 13.7. As now Marlon Kenga in that Alpine has gone to the top of the board. 111.6 is now the time to beat. As you are now riding on board the Ferrari of Warburg. Warburg comes in here, your points leader. Getting a big tow from the McLaren in front of him. McLaren gets out of his way at the last minute. So see if Wilbur got a little help there. Dye now pops up to P2 in that AlphaTauri, 111.665, and now Cindy on P1, 111.468 is now the new time to beat until Black Spartan just crossed the line at a 110.984. The Black Spartan now goes to the top of the board. Warburg now going to go P4 on the medium, so good lap there by Warburg on the medium, 111.6. Somebody who hadn't seen Girardi and his Red Bull on track here. Oh, he's invalidated. GTR as invalidated here. Let's find somebody who's wicking. Warming up his tires is invalidated here. Let's see if we can find KPT. Now comes out of the final hairpin here. KPT gonna bounce up P6, excuse me, at the moment, 111.9. So check Warburg out as he is on his second lap on these mediums here. See if he can improve any. Looks like he is coming into the pits. Yes, he is. On board now with KPT in that Aston Martin. Low on field, got a feeling he'll be coming in here. Let's see if we can find somebody on the left. Echo. Now gone purple in second run. The Wicken has now gone P1 in that Alpine, 110.941. So we got a 41 to an 84 right now on the front row. Here comes Echo in the Haas. Do this final hairpin. Gets on the throttle. Got through that final chicane pretty good. Let's see what kind of lap Echo can put down. He's going to go P1 110.615 for the Haas. So we've had 3 different guys go to the top of the leaderboard here in the last couple of minutes. Currently now that spot is owned by the Haas of Echo. Let's find somebody who I haven't seen yet. Clutch on track here in that Mercedes. He'll have some drivers that have yet to post laps that could definitely put themselves at the top of the leaderboard. Look for Meadbender, who is on his outlap now in that Williams, to be a threat for the front row here tonight. Welcome to the chat, Dante. Dante is Tier 1 Aston Martin driver. Clutch out of the final hairpin. It's going to come down this long straightaway into this final chicane. Get his first time on the board as we are just about halfway through qualifying, down to about 9.5 minutes now. Ooh, little wiggle there by the Mercedes. See what kind of time Clutch can post. Clutch is going to go P4. Good lap. 111.3. He's going to stick him P4 at the moment. Guy on board. Let's see if we can find somebody we haven't seen yet. Calvin King is yet to post a lap here in the Haas. Calvin comes down here going through the final chicane. Calvin's going to go 114.5, going to be P16 for the time being here, is now on board here with the Meadbender. Right now his teammate is currently sitting in that 3rd position. See if Meadbender can get anywhere near his teammate, as it looks like Calvin has crashed in Sector 1 there in the Haas, and he is done, so he is going to be 1 and done. So Calvin King will start no better than 16th here tonight, with still 3 guys yet to post lap times. Meadbender gone purple here in Sector 2. Do this final chicane. Good looking chicane there. He's getting a nice toe from these 2 Aston Martins. And Meadbender is going to go P6, 111.2 for the Williams driver. Joyster on track. Looks like he is going to be coming in. Black Spartan. Finney. Doesn't look like he's using any red. Looks like he is running low on fuel, currently at 110.705, so he has improved. Moved up to P2. That's going to put Wiccan to 3rd, Black Spartan now 4th, Joyster 5th, Meadbender 6th here, as we are now just 7.5 minutes remaining. Now GTR on track. He is out of battery, so he has improved. He's moved up to P8 here. Warburg 111.6. Now this is Warburg's first lap on the softs. He made his first qualifying run on the mediums here, so we'll see what kind of time he can pick up now he's on the soft tires. He is your Tier 2 points leader. Gone purple there in Sector 2 here. Under 7 minutes now remaining in qualifying. Oh, he did not like that lap. He comes into the pits here. So 111.6 here. Did not like what he was seeing. Brought it in. Omar in that McLaren on track. He is way out of battery, so it looks like he is charging. He's not low in fuel, so 112.7 so far. Girardi still looking to post his first lap. Here he comes in that Red Bull. Girardi's going to bounce up 14th there, 112.3. See who we got. Girardi just finished out lap for Godley here. Godley gonna try to improve his teammate now, currently in that 5th position. So let's take a ride around Canada here with Godley. $112.2 here for Godley. It looks like some of the front runners are starting to come out here, getting their late runs in. Black Spartan here coming out of the final hairpin. He's got that McLaren in front of him. He's going to get a nice little toe here. He's going to try to suck up as much as he can. DRS open. Currently in that 5th position. Can Black Spartan improve any? Here he comes. He is going to cross the line. He is. P3, 110.8. Cindy now going to cross the line. Cindy's going to go P1 with a 110.600. Times are picking up. Wicken up to 5th, charging his battery. Outlaps here for Joyster and Meebender. Two very capable drivers here of getting on that front row. Echo. Third, Warburg now up to P3 in that Ferrari. So your points leader has now posted into the top 3. 110.809. As Joyster is now starting his lap here in that Alfa Romeo. Currently in that 8th position here. Cindy still has the best time of the evening. Die is done. AlphaTauri has called it a session here. Currently in that 12th position, so he will not start any better than 12th. Could move down some as guys get their last runs in here late in qualifying. Joyster here needs to pick up about 7 tenths, 6.5 tenths here if he wants to find himself on the front row. Goldberg has retired, so he is done for the session. Currently in that 3rd position. Here comes Joyster down this final straight. The Wicken has now gone P1, 110.568. I don't think I've ever seen a leaderboard move around this much at the front of the field. Here comes Joyster. Joyster's going to move up to 6 with a 110.8. Here comes Meebender. Oh, he's invalidated. He's going to have to save that battery and go again. He's going to have time. Down the hill. Here comes GTR. Dante picking the Ferrari of Wolberg to finish on the podium. That is not a very bold prediction, I give you that. He finishes on the podium most races. But give me a dark horse. You picked a favorite. Who not in the big three are gonna maybe find themselves on the podium here tonight as GTR is getting a nice tow from the Red Bull. Or he wasn't. Oh, they're both going in side by side. Let's see, it's fine. Knee bender. Georgia is done. Knee bender is done. These guys are all done for the session. He's invalidated. Marlon Kanga coming out of the final corner here. Can Marlon Kanga improve? Right now, his teammate currently sitting P1, Cine 2, Echo 3rd, Wolberg, Black Spartan, all your top 5. Can Marlon Kanga get himself into the top 5 through the final chicane? He does. Marlon Kanga up to P4, so you got both of the Alpines in that top 4 now. Great qualifying effort there by Marlon Kanga. Great ace coming in here. KPT is out of battery, so I don't think he will improve. Godley is done. Girardi has invalidated. So I believe that is going to do us for qualifying. So the Wiccan in that Alpine is going to start P1 here tonight. Cine is going to start P2. Echo 3rd. Marlon Kanga 4th. And your points leader, Wolberg, is going to round out your top 5 here tonight.
Was a yoga instructor, supple and sweet with impeccable form. You tell yourself that you could have fucked her, but you were too busy with internet porn. Lovely Elaine offered care and affection. You might have been the one she adored. Took you forever to get an erection. She was out of the door. Don't despair, sweet child. And the night queen's gonna make everything alright. You made you the walk of shame. Was a fella from Grindr, 'cause desperate times call for desperate needs. He only served as a painful reminder that you weren't designed for that kind of misdeed. Amelia kept you deep in the friend zone. Pills and persuasion that earned you a date. But you know what happened with too many benzos. And ended, you just masturbate. rejected. All dressed up and sexed up with nowhere to go. There's always one name in your long list of exes that you can depend on and never say no. Everyone needs someone to rely on, a lover who cares when you're broken and small. One day you'll find the shoulder to cry on. Till that day comes, you know who to call. Don't despair, sweet child. Your midnight queen's gonna make everything alright. You may do the walk of shame come morning light, but your midnight queen's here to hold.
Alright everybody, welcome back here to Canada for the Tier 2 race here tonight, round 17. As we are just moments away now from getting ready to start here. We should be readying up here any second now. Hear the ticking, so we should be going here. Alright, 35 laps here tonight on a nice sunny day here in Canada. Dante looking, me bender and Great Ace to maybe find themselves on the podium here. Lights out and away we go. Wicked. Cindy now up to P2 side by side into turn 1 here. Tight area here. And now you got Marlon Kanga, the Haas side by side. Everybody looks like they're go through the field here. Looks like everybody is slowly. Ooh, the Red Bull got a little loose there. Looks like everybody. Looks like we got a Ferrari in the back. Calvin King. Great Ace having issues. He gets her moving. Very wobbly there on the start for the McLaren. On them hard tires, everybody seems to get going. Wicken is your leader. He is already out to a 2.2 second lead. Kanga up to third. Second, Warburg now up to third. And the Aston Martin has crashed. Alright, he gets her going. Looks like he might have got into the wall. He is losing positions. So Wicken is your leader here on lap 1. Marlon Kanga's good start up to P2. Warburg now third. Black Spartan in that 4th position. GTR now P5. Girardi 6th. Die 7th. Omar Sexy Godly Cindy has fallen down to P8 on the start here. You have followed IUF1 and Tier 2. These are two guys that we have seen go at it for season after season. Black Spartan and Warburg. And once again, they're going at it again. This time they are fighting for a championship here late in the year. On board now with the Ferrari of Warburg, as he is now picked up right behind Marlon Kanga. Black Spartan right behind him. Marlon locks up the fronts a little bit. A lot of people do that into that final hairpin here. Wicken sets fastest lap here early. Marlon Kanga still second here. Warburg now third. Black Spartan in that 4th position. GTR with a good start up to P5. Girardi in that Red Bull now currently in 6th. Die 7th. Omar 8th. Sex Sushi 9th. Cindy has gained a spot. He is now sitting P10. Gali 11th. Echo. We started our front is down to 12th right now. Joyster in 13th. Catfish Clutch. Calvin King. Me Bender down in 17th. Some of these guys had early issues. Great Ace now in 18th. War Dog and KPT round out the 20 car field. Everybody's still in it here. Back our front, the Wicken has now extended that lead to 3 seconds here over Marlon Kanga. Black Spartan has gotten around Warburg, so moved Black Spartan up to that 3rd position. Gamer tag, and I'll try to give you if you're on Xbox, you should be able to go back to recently played with and just click on somebody and join the race, and it should jump you back in your car. If you're not on Xbox, remind me of your gamer tag and I'll send you an invite back into the lobby and you can get back in your car. Cindy's picked up a penalty down in that 10th position there. Cindy, the first one to pick up penalty tonight. Black Spartan has gotten around now. He has split the 2 Alpines, so Black Spartan is definitely on the charge here early. Has cut that lead down to 2.4 seconds. Warburg now finds himself tucked up behind Marlon. These are two drivers who started the race on the hards. As let me try to get Catfish back in. Invite sent. Hopefully he can get back in. Clutch has now picked up a penalty as now Wahlberg looking to make a move. He is going to go now to the inside of Marlon Kanga. It's going to get him before the final chicane. So move Wahlberg up to P3. Kanga down to 4th. GTR 5th here, Die 6th. Girardi 7th, followed by his teammate Sushi here in 8th. Cindy up to P9, so Cindy is slowly coming back up through the field. So is Eka, who's found himself now into the top 10. Ooh, virtual safety car. Got a virtual safety car, so somebody has probably left some debris on the racetrack here. See if we can find a culprit here. See if anybody's missing a front wing or two. Oh, it does. It looks like Marlon Kanga in the Alpine is missing his front wing. So, oh, Marlon Kanga. Oh, all kind of trouble in the back as guys are. That's probably the game telling everybody to slow up, pass this person, pass that person. But Marlon Kanga is the one who brought out the virtual safety car as he has got no front wing. So after a great early start here for Kanga, he is going to have to make a early pit stop here under his virtual safety car and get that front wing replaced in his Alpine. Go back up front here. Wicked is your leader. Spartan 2nd. Warburg 3rd. GTR 4th. Die 5th. That's how they're going to start once we open the track back up to racing. Girardi 6th. Sushi now 7th. Sydney up to P8. Echo 9th. And Omar's going to run out the top 10. Joyster now followed by his teammate Dolly. Clutch. Meadbender. Catfish hopefully back in his car. Great Ace. Ooh, Clutch has picked up a penalty. He started too early. Calvin King. Marlon Kanga making his stop. KPT and War Dog coming into the pits. Back up front here, your race leader. Wicken now 2 seconds ahead of Black Spartan, who has now built a 1.6 second gap over Warburg. So now the front of the field starting to get a little spread out here. Girardi. Oh, he cut that corner big time. Had to get a warning there. Now his teammate goes by him. And now the two Red Bulls going side by side. Cindy got himself tucked up right there. Then he makes the move. He gets around Girardi. Now he sets his sights here on Sushi. Now he is going to make the move on Sushi. So the AlphaTauri, Girardi coming into the pits. Girardi now up to P6. He's gotten around both Red Bulls here. Cindy now finds himself 1.3 seconds behind his teammate in that 7th position. Die now in 5th. GTR. Warburg now is slowly cutting into that lead here. Now got that gap down to 1.2 to Black Spartan. The Wicken has led from the front, and now Warburg has gotten in the DRS range here. Gotta wonder if the medium tires on that Williams is starting to give away here as Warburg on the hards is really starting to chase him down, and he's got DRS, so he is going to gain a lot of ground quick here. Going to go through the final chicane, then he's going to get DRS again. Is he going to be close with the challenge in turn 1? Doesn't look like it from this view. But he is now there, only a 6/10 back. Then he has made a move. He's gotten around his teammate. I'm pretty sure them were team orders. Di probably just let his teammate go, knowing that Cindy is racing for a championship here. So Cindy now up to P5. So the only thing separating Cindy now from being with the other top 2 drivers is the Mercedes of GTR here. So Cindy, who fell back to 11th on the start, now has worked himself back up to P5. Now 4.2 seconds behind 4th place GTR. And the battle for second is heated up. Warburg now all over the back here of Black Spartan. Got Aston Martin around in Sector 3. Looks like Catfish has gone around. No, he hasn't. That is KPT, I think it is. Catfish is actually in the pits. KPT now a second virtual safety car here, so that's going to slow the field down here. So both Aston Martins are now on pit lane here, as we are under our second virtual safety car of the evening. Here on lap 9, see if anybody comes into the pits here. Any of the top guys. Have we ran enough so the guys on the mediums could maybe stop under the virtual safety car and go to a set of hards, and the race leader has. The Wicken has brought his Alpine on the pit road here. That's going to push Black Spartan to the race lead here. So Black Spartan did get to the stripe first there, so he is our official second leader of the event. So Wicken led the first 9 laps here. Black Spartan now your leader here on lap 10. That's going to be Warburg the second, GTR third. Sidney now up to 4th. He's got his teammate behind him, Sushi here in 5th. Very surprised he did not come in and get off of them soft tires under this virtual safety car. Wicken is going to come out P7. And we are back to racing, so the Wicken's going to come out in 7th. We'll have to see how that strategy works out here. We are back to racing, so now this battle between Black Spartan and Warburg is now for your race lead. Got GTR running 3rd, 2.3 seconds back. Followed by Cine, another 4 seconds back to Cine. Warburg still looking for the race lead here. Finds himself 7/10 behind Black Spartan. GTR now 3 seconds back. Cine has cut into that lead for 3rd. Now only 3.5 seconds behind GTR here on lap 11. Sushi Wicken as now the Wicken looking to start gaining some positions back. He stopped. Here he comes. He's going to go around the outside of the Red Bull. Lock up, the Red Bull goes deep. Wicken's going to try to undercut him. He is tucked up behind. Got to believe them old soft tires are giving out. Wicken is going to fly by the Red Bull to move the Wicken up to that 6th position as he marches himself back towards the front of this field. Sushi 7th, now Gali in 8th. Now Meebender's tucked in. Got a nice little battle here. You got Gali, Meebender, Joyce. So this is 8th, 9th, and 10th all right here together. Bender now makes the move on Godley. Now Joyce are tucked up in line here behind his teammate here. Oh, and somebody has crashed. Oh, and it is the Williams, and that's a virtual safety car. Echo left the session. Let me try to get him an invite back while we are under this virtual safety car. Invite sent. Cindy, oh, and Cindy has picked up a drive-through, so Cindy really comes in here 9 points behind Wahlberg, and it's just a couple mistakes here. Has picked up a 3-second penalty now. Has a drive-through, which he's got to serve in the next 3 laps, which is going to cost him a lot more ground. GTR comes out of the pits now. Wicken has now worked himself back up to 3rd here with guys making their stops. Die. 2nd, Wahlberg stays out on the hards. Black Spartan currently in 4th now on them brand new set of white wall hard tires here. We are back to racing now. And now Wahlberg with the stops finds himself with a 9.3 second lead over Die. The Wicken here in that 3rd position. Black Spartan now 4th. Godley here in 5th. GTR 6th. Echo 7th. Cindy 8th, but Cindy has to make a drive-through, so that could cost him quite a few spots. So Cindy's really got himself into a little hole here where he is actually going to he is going to need a safety car. I do believe he is going to find himself onto that podium somehow this race. He stays out this time. Echo still has yet to return. I sent him an invite. Hopefully he can get back in. Dali now 5th. Black Spartan 4th. The Wicken. Nice little battle here. Wicken and Black Spartan. This battle just 10. Wicken now trying to get around Die here. Oh, now Black Spartan has picked up a penalty. The 2 of the top 3 in the standings both have 3-second penalties, and Cindy still has to serve a drive-through. Have not even hit halfway yet, and still the drama of how this is starting to play out. Dolly's picked up a 3-second penalty. Wahlberg is your leader. The Wicken has now made himself up to 2nd. Now Die sitting here in P3 now has Black Spartan chasing him down here. On board here with the Williams driver. Here comes Black Spartan. He is going to make the move. And he gets around him. Nice move by the Williams to move Black Spartan up to that 3rd position here. Wicken is definitely cutting into this lead now down to 8.6 seconds. So Wicken definitely taking advantage of them newer tires. Black Spartan here in that 3rd position. Die now P4 here. GTR in 5th. Golly 6th. Echo still has yet to get back in. Let's try to send one more invite. See if he can get back in. And I don't even see him online anymore. Nope, he's not. Might have had some Xbox issues. Sushi here in that 8th position. Great Ace now has worked himself up. So Great Ace has had a good rebound from the start he's had. As you see him get on a throttle. It's a little too quick there. And this is Great Ace's home track, as he is from Canada. Currently finds himself P9. Already picked up a penalty, so now some penalties starting to come in. Very easy track to collect time penalties on. As Black Spartan has now got inside a DRS range of Wiccan here. Both these drivers are really starting to gain some ground on Wahlberg. Now down to 6.6 seconds. Black Spartan has just set fastest lap here. Oh, it looks like an Alfa Romeo has had some issues. Dolly has had issues coming through that final chicane. He gets her going again. Oh, full core safety car, our first of the race. So you gotta wonder if Godley left some debris on the racetrack there. Looks like from where the dot was that he is the first official victim of the Wall of Champions coming out of that final chicane. So this is what Wahlberg was hoping for. With the strategy he played, he is your race leader. So I would expect all of these guys to come in now and change tires here. Got to see if any of them decide to stay out here. Definitely expect your race leader to come in. He is. Ooh, so his teammate in the reserve role did not understand what was going on and came out and double stacked here. Got to see if that hurts him. And it does. Because of that double stack, Wahlberg is going to lose the lead. The Wiccan is going to beat him off pit road here. I'm pretty sure our points leader will not be happy about that. You should be able to join off me, Echo, and get back in your car. If you need an invite, let me know in the game chat, not in Discord, because I don't look at my Discord while I'm broadcasting. The Black Spartan has decided to stay out now on them 5-lap old hards. He is going to take the race lead, but you got Wiccan now going to be P2 here. Brand new set of mediums. GTR now 3rd. Wahlberg going to come out here in 4th. So that double stack by the Ferrari, which I am pretty sure Wahlberg will not be happy about. Definitely got to understand, even if as a reserve, just got to understand where everybody is at. Echo still not back in. He should be able to join off me or go to his recently played with and rejoin the lobby as soon as his internet gets to working. His car is currently sitting P8. Marlon Kanga slowly fighting back after getting some wing damage earlier. He's up to 9th. Cindy served his drive-through, I do believe, so he's now sitting P10. But he is going to be able to catch the back of the field now and have a chance here to gain some ground. Great Ace here in 11th. Meebender in 12th. So both of the dark horses that Dante picked earlier right now currently running 11th and 12th here, as we are just about halfway through this event. First safety car of the evening. We've had 2 virtual safety cars. This is the first full course safety car of the evening. Dolly here in 14th, Clutch 15th, Calvin King in 16th. Now Omar 17th, KBT 18th. His teammate Catfish is in 19th, and a lap down is going to be Catfish in our War Dog in that 20th position. Make sure everybody, we're going to go at least one more time around here under the safety car, I do believe, as we still got some cars in the back have not caught up to the pack. So once they go through the final chicane, we will give you a full field rundown on how they stand here as we have just passed halfway here in Canada tonight. Black Spartan is our third different race leader of the evening. Warburg has led some laps, and the Wiccan has led the most here. So as we get ready for this restart, Black Spartan is your race leader. The Wiccan is going to start P2 here. Warburg is going to restart third. GTR is going to restart in that fourth position. Die here is going to restart P5. Joyster is going to restart P6. Sushi now is going to restart 7th in that Red Bull. Echo, hopefully he gets back in the lobby, is going to restart in 8th. Marlon Kanga is going to restart P9th here. And Cindy is going to run out your top 10. Great Ace here in the McLaren is going to restart in that 11th position. Meebender is going to restart P12. Girardi in the Red Bull is going to restart 13th here. Gaudi is going to restart P14, and Clutch is going to restart 15th here. Calvin King is going to go off 16th. Omar here in P17. KPT here in 18th. Catfish now in 19th. So you got the two Aston Martins struggling so far this race. As the safety car is coming in this lap and running out the field one lap down. The only driver a lap down is the Ferrari of War Dog. Being a lap down, this is when you like to see him pull over and kind of let all the guys in the lead lap go, as this is really going to kind of help Black Spartan maybe get a nice little jump here. We'll see how he handles that. As Black Spartan now can go anytime he wants, and he has decided to take off. And you can see how the lap Ferrari is holding the guys up in the back. So Black Spartan is already out of DRS range, as they can't go around the lap car. Now he's going to go ghost it now that they got to the stripes. Now they can just go through them. Wiccan has now fallen down to 1.2 back, but he is on the fresh tires. Warburg now third, GTR fourth. Guy in that 5th position. Looks like Echo has gotten back into the room, but he is going to lose several positions as his car is ghosted. Joyster now. Quiet race for Joyster, but he is now currently up to P6 here. Sex Sushi. Marlon Kanga, Cindy, and Echo. As Echo is getting past, as his car is still ghosted, so he is just waiting to take control of it. And it looks like he is now in control. Looks like he has gotten re-control of the Haas, so Echo in that 11th position now. Meebender 12, Girardi, Gali, Clutch, Calvin King, Omar, KVT, Cajun, and War Dog run out the field. Back up front, the Wiccan has really chased Black Spartan down now. Them 8-lap old hards is really, here comes the Wiccan. As they all come down this long rack, Wiccan takes his time and waiting on. He is going to have DRS here in another lap. Here they come to cross the stripe here to start lap number 22. Wiccan takes a peek but does nothing with him, backs off. Wiccan sets fast his lap. Nice little battle here for your race lead. You got Black Spartan, Wiccan, and Warburg. You got Wiccan and Warburg both. Oh, Wiccan's got loose and Warburg's going to go around his outside and move Warburg up to that 2nd position. Oh, you saw that Wiccan get back on the throttle just a little too soon. Oh, his car is lagging a little bit. Looks like his car is bouncing around. Looks like Echo has left the session again. He said he had lost his whole internet before. Wiccan has bounced around a little bit. Now he falls back to P4. And now the battle is up front with the top two guys in the standings here. Black Spartan 13 points behind Warburg now. Warburg on the fresher tires here. Black Spartan does have a penalty. Wiccan has now gone back around GTR. He was gone into the pits. Now DRS is enabled for these guys. Die up to 4th. Marlon Kane goes 5th. Joyster up to 6th. Nice little battle here. This is 4th, 5th, and 6th. Die picks up a penalty here. Great Aces picked up a penalty. So now you're starting to see the penalties rack up for some of these guys. We take it back up front. Warburg looking for the race lead here. The Wiccan has chased these two down. So now it's a 3-car battle at the top of the field here. Warburg's going to have DRS. Can he make the move here? Big run out of that final hairpin. Here he comes. He's going to fly by the Williams and move Warburg back up to the top spot. Black Spartan's going to fall back to 2nd here. Wiccan takes a peek but does nothing with him. Wiccan sets fastest lap there in that Alpine. Oh, Meadbender has crashed out. The Williams of Meadbender has crashed out. Now our 2nd safety car of the event. Now, does all these guys come in and take softs here? They're going to have about 9 or 10 to go when they get back to racing here. So I have to see what the race leaders do. Definitely expect Black Spartan to come in, as he was really starting to lose ground on the guys that had pitted, and it looks like they are. Looks like everybody's coming in here. Sushi stays out. He is going to take the race lead. Got a couple of drivers staying out here, so this is going to put the race leaders back in traffic here. Some guys now rolling for that strategy here. Try to get Echo back in. He rejoined, and then looks like we lost him again. Invite sent. We'll have to see how this strategy pays off here. The top 4 have stayed out. So that is going to stick your race leaders now in some traffic here. As they're going to be 10 laps remaining when we get back around to the stripe, and have not gotten the call for the safety car to come in. So it looks like we might be getting a restart here with 9 laps remaining. Denny, he came in here 2nd in the standing, just 9 points behind Warburg, who has struggled. now finds himself up in P2 here. So when you're racing for a championship and you're back in the middle of the field, you can't do what the leaders do and expect a different result. So Cindy decides to stay out here. Takes that track position. So let's give you a rundown here. As we got under 10 to go now. Sex Sushi's going to restart P1 here. Cindy up to P2 now. Great Ace, great run. He is now up to 3rd. Gali in 4th. Warburg in 5th. He's the first of the guys who made stops on this safety car. Black Spartan now is going to restart P6. Echo's Ghost Car is going to start 7th. The Wiccan now back in P8. GTR 9th. Die 10th. Joyce is going to restart 11th here. Marlon Kanga in 12th. Clutch 13th. Calvin King is going to restart here in 14th. KPT and his Aston Martin is going to go off 15th here. Girardi 16th. Omar in 17th. Catfish here in 18th. And a lap down, War Dog is going to restart here in 19th. Bender is the first and only DNF of the event, as we are going to get the green flag here this time by. So Sex Sushi is going to lead the field down. Going to be 9 laps remaining here at Canada. Top 4 now. All have penalties and all stayed out. So I have to see how this works out. You got Black Spartan and Warburg fighting for the championship as the field is just bumbling up near the end. It looks like the AlphaTauri has gotten some damage. Sex Sushi backed the field up and it just really caused chaos there. Then here in 2nd there. Great Ace 3rd. I'm pretty sure somebody will be looking at that start. You got to maintain a minimum speed. Warburg now behind Great Ace in that 4th position. Black Spartan here in 5th. Wiccan now up to 6th. Echo 7th. GTR now in that 8th position. Die back in 9th. And Clutch rounds out the top 10 as we take you back up front. Sex Sushi still your race leader. Cine still P2. Warburg here in 3rd. Black Spartan now gets himself around Great Ace and move Black Spartan up to P4. Great Ace on them older tires back in 5th. Oh, Wiccan threw it in deep and had to lock it up to save it, but he did. Oh, now he spins around. Saw him get in there real deep. Had to lock up not to run into the side of Great Ace, and when he did, the back of the car just spun around. Now back up front. This is a battle here for the race lead. You got the top 5 all right here together. 8 laps remaining. Warburg now looking to get around Cindy. Goes to the inside. Moved the Ferrari up a spot. And what a move by Warburg. Gets around Cindy. Sex Sushi now as Warburg is just definitely on them newer soft tires. Trying to take advantage of it. Sex Sushi trying everything he can to fight him off. Black Spartan now gets around. Pushes Cindy wide. Cindy's starting to struggle now on them older tires as now he's got Great Ace tucked up behind him. So now the top 3 in the standings are sitting 2nd, 3rd, and 4th here. Warburg is your race leader. Here comes Black Spartan. Cindy holds off Great Ace. The DRS now available for these guys. Wiccan. Now back up front. Warburg now pulled out 1.3 ahead of Sex Sushi here. Black Spartan makes the move, gets him up to P2. Black Spartan now up to second. Sushi here in third, Cine in fourth. GTR now running P5. Warburg definitely in the capper seat now. He is your race leader and is the only one in the top 4 that does not have a penalty. So far, it looks like the strategy for the guys that stayed out is working. If you looked at where they were running before the safety car came out, Cine still holding on to that 4th position, and he's got a couple guys on the same tires that he's on before you get back to die. Here, as he is now trying to get around, as GTR made a mistake, and now this is a battle here. Great Ace trying to hold everybody up, and he does. Great Ace trying to hold on to a top 5 position. GTR looking to get around. Let's look at this battle here. You got both Mercedes now as clutches join the fray here. The front 4 has broken away from this group. Die still trying to take advantage of them newer tires, as he is sandwiched between the 2 Mercedes here. Takes a late move. Can he get to the inside? Side by side they go. Look at the action. Here they come. Now, Die makes the move on GTR and gets her done. To move the AlphaTauri up to P6. Now he sets his sights on Great Ace. Sushi now fighting. This is a battle here. Cine and Sushi going at it for P3. Oh no! Sushi and Cine have come together. Hard to tell exactly what happened from the in-car view. No safety car for that, so we race on. Cine's going to take a big hit in the standings. Racing for that final podium position. Now, looks like we have an Aston Martin around in the back. Might be Catfish. As we go back up front here. Going to be 4 laps remaining when they cross the line. Girardi has crashed out. Wall of Champions have caught Girardi in that Red Bull. But it doesn't look like it's going to bring out a full core safety car here late in the event, and it doesn't. So we are back to racing. Black Spartan now still finds himself 6/10 behind your race leader, and he has a 3-second penalty to overcome. Great Ace now in that 3rd position, looking for a podium. Dante picked Ace as a dark horse for the podium, and right now it is working for him. He is currently right here in 3rd, but he's got Die on them new softs coming after him. Have to see if Ace can hold on to that podium spot. GTR here in 5th. Joyster's now up to P6. Clutch, Wicken, Omar, Calvin King ran out your top 10. Great run here for Calvin King and that Haas here tonight. Currently in that 10th position. We take you back up. Black Spartan now. 3 laps remaining. Black Spartan still finds himself 3/10 behind. Great Ace still doing a great job here, holding off Die for that final podium position. Now these guys got to get a move on, because Joyster is right now only 1.8 behind. So Joyster right now would jump both these drivers with their penalties and take that final podium position. So Great ace and die. Really got to get her going. Black Spartan needs to get around Warburg and try to extend that gap as much as he can. He is not safe. He is not being challenged for that second position, as these two are now 10 seconds ahead of Great Ace. I know Black Spartan would like to pass him on track and be at least the first one across line, and he does. The Black Spartan now takes the race lead. Warburg, really no need to fight. Now Black Spartan has that track limit penalty. The Warburg lets him go, knowing all he's got to do is hang with him now and don't pick up a penalty himself. As we are now under 2 to go here. Great Ace has now pulled out to a little bit over a second lead here. But Joyster's the one coming, and without a penalty right now, Joyster in a position here that he could take that final podium. Omar picked up a late penalty here. Got 3rd, 4th, and 5th are right here. 11.5 seconds behind your lead duo. Cindy here going to be the big loser in tonight's event. Now Cindy and Sex Sushi came together. Now we are on the final lap. Black Spartan is the race leader. Warburg now in 2nd. Black Spartan does have a penalty. Great Ace here in 3rd as he is trying everything he can to hold off Die here, but Joyster is the one in the capper seat here to take that final podium position, as he is now currently in that 5th position. Clutch here in 6th. Here they come through the final hairpin, one for the last time here. Down this straightaway. Black Spartan leads. Warburg now running P2. Warburg now is going to make a late move here. Into the final chicane. Warburg gets the spot. So Warburg is going to cross the line P1 and win here tonight. Black Spartan's going to cross the line in P2. The battle for 3rd here. Great Ace is going to hold off Die, but is Joyster close enough to skip both of them? I think he is. Here comes Ace. He's going to cross line P3. Die is going to cross line 4. Joyster's going to move up to 3rd. Here comes Clutch. Clutch loses out to his teammate on penalties and got around him. And now Clutch is continuing to fall. Omar now up to that 7th position. KPT 8 to Wiccan 9th. Clutch here in 10th after the penalties. Calvin King looks like he is going to come home. The 13th, Godly Echo here. Sex Sushi after early issues when he was stayed out on them older tires is going to end up 14th here. Catfish in 15th, and War Dog is going to run out the field. So Warburg is your race winner and will extend his points lead. We'll give everybody a full field rundown of the results and take pictures with everybody. Very exciting race strategy all over the board everywhere as you now take a look at your podium. Warburg is your winner. Black Spartan's going to come home P2 and Joyster in that third position. So let's take a screenshot for the powers to be. So Warburg is your race winner. Black Spartan second. Joyster's going to come home third. Great Ace fourth. I fifth. Omar sixth. KPT here in seventh. The Wiccan's going to finish P8 with fastest lap. Clutch ninth. And Echo's going to run at your top 10. Dolly in 11th. Calvin King 12th. Sexushi 13th. Catfish 14th. GTR 15th. War Dog is going to come home P16th. Girardi 17th. Followed by Cindy, Marlon Kanga, and Meebender. Rounding out tonight's field. So I'd like to thank everybody who tuned in tonight here for the IUF1 Tier 2 division. So a great race. Warburg was your race winner. Black Spartan second. Joyce is going to round out your podium finish. Don't forget, next week the IUF1 rolls into Portugal for our second sprint race of the season. Starting Monday night with our No Assist Champions division, followed by Tuesday night's Tier 1 race, and then a week from tonight, I'll be right back here with you with the Tier 2 boys from Portugal. So until then, everybody, I'm MFG. Have a good night and stay safe, and we will talk to you Monday night from Portugal.